Most cats was all this way. So they don't despawn at all, do they not? So if I see them disappear, it's just to go out of render
They're
range,
just going
probably.
out of your range, right? Yeah,
Ah.
nothing here should despawn at all.
Oh, there should be plenty of cats this way then.
The only thing that despawns are some of the rare NPCs you need for quests or stuff.
Yeah.
Are the only things that will spawn and then despawn. Like the one that I told you, the guy that figured out the quest here that had been no one had solved in 16
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the same kind of thing because the guy that he had to find, was bugged, so he only appeared after a server reset to start with.
Yeah.
But he was supposed to, if he hadn't been bugged, he was still only supposed to spawn once a day, and he stayed on for 15 minutes. Yeah, 15 minutes.
Wow. That's impressive levels of dedication, that, isn't it?
Yeah. Late afternoon.
How do you know?
Looking at the sun. What time is it in game? It is 4 in the afternoon, 4 p.m.
Hey, Zyber, have you ever noticed we're doing all the heavy lifting and he sat back there looking at his watch?
I know, he keeps muttering something about having a bus to catch. Type play, /play.
Slash play.
How long have you been playing this?
Total time play. That can't be right. Total time playing Carradine, 13 days and 5 minutes.
Whoa. Yeah, that ain't right.
This session, 1 hour, 39 minutes and 22 seconds.
Yep. I wonder if that count daytime now.
No, that's actually counting real days, yeah, because it said Carradine's birthday, April 1st.
Yep.
So it's actually...
Yeah, so it's just counting how long it's been since you created them.
Yeah.
That used to tell you how long, how many hours you'd actually put in on it.
Yeah, yeah.
On live, it still does.
Yeah, it used to on the Secret World too.
All right, let's haze us back up.
On the Secret World, I'd got almost 3 months of actual play time on the character.
Yeah, on the real Gnarlo on live, I'd have to take a look again. I need to go back and watch that video because I think I actually do a play on that video and see how long it's been that I've played them. I said the days that I was off work. The days that I was off work, and we were playing with a guild. I mean, I would play from anywhere from 4 to 8 hours.
Yep.
Back then this job was this job. Yeah, this job was a job back then.
It's such a strange thing, the Norms run animation.
Yeah, I was watching it already, and yeah, my butt does wiggle.
Yeah. I'm just going to sit next to you, guard Reskin. Actually, not. I'm going to sit inside. Come on, Zyber. Come on, we can go inside there. Come on. Come on, Zyber. Take no notice of them. I don't care if they say you can't. Well, we can. I'm going to meditate outside, eh?
Yeah, that way you can at least see things coming. Because things can see you through the buildings.
Okay.
Yeah, if the Griffin were to fly by and fly over the building, he'd see you and attack you. The buildings aren't a protection to them.
I'll sit with my back to here so I can see that way.
Okay, I'm watching that way, and I'm zoomed out.
Oh yeah, that makes it easier if you zoom out. Yeah.
Plus, if you go through your different cameras to get to the third person one and swivel it around and zoom out, you can zoom way out. Get
Go
a
through
good
your
look
different
around.
cameras. How do you go through your different cameras?
Oh, mine it's backslash. Yeah.
Hash, pound symbol. You call it, don't you? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it'll take you through all the different views.
And maybe I can't maybe I can't zoom out because I got my back to the in. I think.
Yeah, that might be it. Yep.
Can't get back inside my head now. Oh, there we go. Yep.
That sounds like a plus for most of us.
It's definitely a plus.
All right, I'm back in my head.
Well, I'm staying on this side of the hill because on this side of the hill I get the cicadas. On the left-hand side of the hill I get all the howling monkeys and birds. Giant rattlesnake. I wonder if that'll give me giant snake rattle.
Yeah, it's one of the ones, yes.
Unfortunately, it's red.
Yellow to me, but I don't think Zyber and I could take it by ourselves.
No, not if you're higher than Zyber.
Yeah. Have to get a little bit stronger. Get my monkey trained up a little bit.
Just get your monkey trained that little bit. Your monkey's halfway through the final set of 5 dots. 1, 2.
Halfway through the last bubble.
It is. It is fifths, isn't it? So I'm 80%. I'm approaching 90%. Then yeah.
Oh, cool. All right. While you're healing up, I will mend. I mean, med. Enchanters could mend, they would have complained about us.
That's just a skill that monks have then.
Yep, just monks have mend. Indeed.
Well, my men just made everything worse. I was down at 50% and it put me down to 20%.
Well, every little bit's a chance at a skill up. Yeah, it rains a lot here in the Commons, but you won't rain. Wait till you get to the Karanas. The Karanas are named after the god Karana, who's the rain god.
Oh.
That tells you how often it rains down there.
Got enough stuff to sell yet, or you okay?
There's always stuff to sell, yeah.
Well, I mean, is it weighing you down or anything yet?
Not bad enough. I can still keep up with you. I usually go sell whenever I notice you're running about twice as fast as I am.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay.
Which way? This way then, I suppose. Just stick to the edges, because there seems to be a fair amount of stuff this way. Giant rattlesnake, red.
Not for much longer. Get another
No,
level
it'll go
on, you
yellow,
get that
won't
level.
it?
Yeah, it'll go yellow.
That was always the nice thing with the Secret World, is the fact that you're in Savage Coast and you kept getting your ass kicked by those bloody carb beetles and everything, but afterwards you came back and you just slaughtered them.
Yep. Yeah. It's one of the things that they had to change as they went along, because originally one of the things that they did, they always had the thing called the vision.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, I got haze coming up. Brad always referred to it as the vision they had for the game.
Ah, right, yeah.
And so they called it the vision. And one of the things was that very thing. They wanted the game to be really interdependent, so that they did everything they could to enforce grouping as much as possible.
Yeah.
Very few classes could solo reliably. But that was one of the nerfs they did that they had to rebound on and fix real quick, was that they had made it so that if you didn't get experience off of monsters, you didn't get the loot off of them.
Right.
And And that, oh, you talk about a massive amount of player blowback on that. Because it had always been for years, it had been that, even, I mean, that's what high levels did. It's high level necro, and you needed bone chips. Well, you went into one of the newbie zones and you killed skeletons for an hour and filled up a couple of bags of bone chips, so that you could cast use the bone chips to cast your pet spells. And they made it so that if you didn't get experience, you didn't get the drop. It wouldn't drop anything for you, because they were trying to get it so that, you got to buy the chips from lobby players or something. But by that time, they had forgotten that, number one, that's not the way it had worked. People were used to the way that it worked. Yeah. And number two, by that time in the game, there weren't a whole hell of a lot of lobby players around. You'd get people who were leveling up the alts, and that was all, were leveling up alts and mules, but you didn't get a bunch of lobies. So all of a sudden you had these people that couldn't get their spell materials because there was no one around killing the things that they couldn't get to get it for them, to buy it from them. So they had a pissed off player base. They had to back off of that one real quick.
Yeah, and I think as well, yes, they're MMOs, they're supposed to be multiplayer and everything, but a lot of people do like to play solo by themselves. Yes, they don't like to group. And I suppose enforcing it sort of kind of cuts your nose off to spite your face, really, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, by all means, make it much harder to solo, but not make it impossible to do so.
Yeah. And that was the problem that they had, is that for such a long time they did everything they could to keep nerfing the classes and nerfing the classes and nerfing the classes and nerfing the classes to try and whatever they technically thought of as balance, but was just making the game just ridiculously hard.
Yeah. Trying to think, what was it I watched? I watched a video recently where they were talking about more or less that kind of thing, balancing and everything. And the guy was praising the game because instead of making enemies just bullet sponges, so that they took more to kill, they actually seemed to get a bit smarter AI and behaved a bit better.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what game it was. It's bugging me now. I know I watched it not so long. There's the cat. I saw it walking away. What's that one? It is a yellow cat.
Watch that corner.
Yeah, I'm watching that corner. I'm just going out. Wanted to have a look over the hill. Excuse me, rattlesnake.
That was one of the big things that folks talked about when Half-Life came out, the original Half-Life. Two pumas.
Yep. Get it before it...
Yeah, it's already close enough. The other one with aggro.
Oh.
So I'll let it walk on by, and then I will feeble it. Because, yeah, part of boosting up the aggro. Part of boosting up the aggro is that their assist range has also been boosted up too.
A puma tries to kick you, but misses. Ding.
Ding?
Yep.
Let's get strengthened up. It'll be the next one.
Strengthen 5 minutes and 6. 10 minutes for haze.
See, I'm remembering how to play an Enchanter. I'm remembering stuff like cycling through my buffs while I'm sitting down to get the next one up that's about to go.
Yep.
I've just got to work on my timing. I got to remember to fear it before you fall down.
Yeah, that helps. Yeah.
Not after you fall down.
Okay.
Do it as a save you, not as a, oh, shit, it's coming after me now.
Yeah. Well, this one that was yellow to me is now white. Okay.
All right. That's awesome. You're stronger than my pet. Maybe you'll start pulling your weight around here.
Maybe. Wouldn't bank on it. Hey. There's a giant rattlesnake still red to me. Damn it.
Yeah, that one's red to me too.
So I take it then it's not just like a red is 2 levels higher. Then it's
red is 3 or higher.
3 or higher.
Yeah.
So that could be like 5 levels higher than us. It could be 10 levels higher, could it?
Yeah, it could be 30 levels higher. It won't be, not in this zone, but yeah, it could be. There's no way to tell.
Yep. Still not got your matted greater cat pelt. We haven't got any matted pelts from here, have we? Are we in the wrong place?
Not necessarily in the wrong place. I know they drop off of pumas because that's what we got. In fact, said I had one time before, and it dropped off a young puma.
All right.
They're just very rare drops off of these.
And it seems to go night very quickly.
Never seems to be enough day in any of our games, does it?
No. Does that get your spell skill up quite fast? With keep casting all these spells on everybody?
Yeah. Yeah, my alteration's already at 34.
Oh, well done.
Yep. Keep buffing up a party like that, and you raise your skills pretty quickly.
What's that?
Same thing with clerics and their heal spell. I think that's an alteration. And yeah, clerics max that out real quick.
You come better at round kick 32. Yay.
Nice. Yeah, our spell skills go up about as quick as your combat skills do. When whatever it is that you're using is what you use.
Yep.
All right.
So my hit points are at 145 at the moment for most maximum.
Oh, nice. My hit points are 103. But I bet I got more mana than you.
I would imagine you got a little bit more mana than me. Oh yeah, Black Wolf. Oh, yeah. Well, you made a mistake, didn't you? Zyber just sliced it in half as he went past.
Oh, didn't have anything on it. Fade it out.
How's your mana doing?
It's about to be empty.
Oh, about to be empty. I'll wait then.
I'm buffing us all up. So.
Okay, no problem. We'll sit and let you get your mana back. It's always nice to take a few minutes break.
Yep, there we go. Down to 20.
Go on, Gab. Go get that snake.
Yeah. Boy, that moss snake got slaughtered. 26 points. Damn.
Yep.
This is the area that I sat and killed uncounted numbers of beetles and wolves and orc pawns and snakes when I was saving up on my paladin to get my first magic weapon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a vendors over in North Row or in the Oasis. There's a gypsy camp over in the Oasis where they sell combine weapons, which are the first low end magic weapons that you can buy. And
yep, I was just about to get up and get him, and the guy come over and bump.
And yeah, I scrimped and saved every silver and every copper until I had enough to buy that weapon.
It was one you had to buy, was it?
Mm-hmm. I probably spent 2 weeks grinding coppers and silvers to save up the platinums that I needed to buy that weapon.
Wow.
Got it. My first magic sword came over here. I was able to kill will-o-wisp then, and was having a great time. And of course, I think it was like 3 or 4 days later that I was sitting somewhere around in here healing up, and some high level came by, looked at me, and threw a minotaur axe on me, which was an even better magic weapon.
Oh,
Like,
God. That would drive me crazy.
but it was all right because I had earned that damn sword.
Yeah.
I didn't feel all that bad at taking his minotaur axe gift because I had earned what I had done.
Yep. Yep.